You cannot be doing everything. You cannot be the chief everything officer. You have got to start to develop into the CEO. Now, if you stay the best doer in your business, you're going to cap the business. Now, I spoke about this at our live event today in Dubai at the Locker Gym. And one of the things you have to think about is an identity shift. So you almost want to think about going from being the doer to the, like almost being like the laborer to the architect. Your job is to design the system and come up with the ideas and then get people to kind of run the plays. So, and this is, I think, what's warped is what I found difficult for me, and continue to a little bit, is what makes you successful at the beginning, you need to undo to become more successful at the next level up. So if I give you an example, for you to get to 10K a month, you just need to bulldoze and grind your way through and just go fucking all in. And if anyone has the mentality to do that, it will be successful in whatever they want to do. Like, winners win, that's it, kind of flat out. And if anyone wants to disagree with me, you shouldn't be a pussy, basically. If you just work hard enough, you will get the results. Because if you're smart and you work hard, like, success is kind of inevitable. Now, the reality is, if you've gone for a business from making 10K a month to 100K a month, at 100K a month, you have so much volume in your business, you can no longer just brute force everything yourself to then get, say, 200K a month. Because there are only so many hours in the day, and this is where you have to play smart. It's like chess, not checkers. So that's where you have to start thinking about, like instead of thinking like, what do I need to do today? Like, what actually breaks if I do nothing today? I can give you a good example. So yesterday, my daughter was unwell, so I had to cancel pretty much everything I had in my diary, which was mainly just filming, to be fair. And do you want change? Fuck all, nothing really. So that the system kind of runs without me in periods like that. And ultimately, I said this to a guy called Kevin at our event today who said he's looking to have a child in a year or two. I was like, I'm so grateful to the younger version of Charlie to build the ecosystem I have now, because then if I do have a problem like that, I'm not super stressed that I'm having to cancel sales calls or my business isn't making money because I'm not working. And ultimately, that's where you playing small in your business is the thing that's going to kind of hold you back. Now, why most people play small is they can't actually let things go. So it's like the art of detachment. And the saying that goes to that is you can have control or you can have growth, but you can't have both. Because if you try and have control and try and do everything or understand everything inside out, what will happen? Fuck all, because the only thing that can happen is the work that you are doing, not the work that a team can do. And if someone can do it 80% to the capacity of you, it's better they do it. Now, if you're in a position and you're listening to this, you're like, this all sounds great, Charlie, but I don't know what I should be doing, what I should be delegating. I can give you a wonderful mathematical calculation to help you know. If you take how much profit or income you made in 2025, you divide it by 2,000, which is on average how many hours someone works over a year, and then you divide that by 4, that will give you the 2,000 by the profit will give you what your hourly rate is in terms of how much you make. And then you want to divide that by 4, and anything under that amount, you want to be delegating off. So if that's video editing, DM setting, admin accounts, any of that type of bullshit. And I'd also say, try and delegate things off you don't kind of enjoy. Now, when you think about business, there's a leading indicator in every business. So for me, the only kind of 3 things I really look at are, 1 is how many sales calls are getting booked. Number 2 is how many sales calls are getting closed, like closing percentage. And 3 is how much revenue we're collecting in Crane. That's essentially it. Because the scoreboard in business is, actually no, I'll add one more. 4th will be profit. Because it's also about how much revenue you make is how much you can kind of keep. So with that, that's kind of the key metrics you kind of want to be looking at.
Now, if you enjoyed this clip and you're a coach, creator, or a business owner and you want help in terms of how to scale your business using ads, AI, content, marketing, a lot of things we talk about on the show, then hit the link at the top line of our description in the YouTube video. You can book on a call with us and we'll walk through the whole process, audit your business, and show you where there's huge, huge opportunities for you to scale.